Hello, my name is Benjamin Montgomery, and we're about to do a podcast here, so I hope you enjoy.
We bird dogging it or we Hollywood?
Hollywood boys, Hollywood. We're
Okay.
going live.
Okay, good. So W's football team, wins or losses on the upcoming season?
9's my over-under.
Well, Vegas sets it at 7. So
I go with Vegas seems more accurate. Okay, so what's our schedule here, Drew?
okay, I got you. I'm going to break it down right here, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
So your first game, you're opening up against Tennessee in Charlotte.
Are we honestly going to win that?
Well, sure.
Yes,
They're not going to be any good.
Yeah,
Tennessee
down.
sucks.
Yeah, they got a new coach, new system.
We'll be
Okay,
all
that's
right.
good. That's
It's going to
good.
be hard. You got Youngstown State.
Easy. W.
Night game.
W.
Take that. No problem. NC State at Raleigh. That's a challenge.
Yeah, I think we might lose that one.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I think Greer will play solid all year. I think he knows the system, so it'll work out. Probably Raleigh, maybe. So we're 3-0.
Well, if you're going to give it to them, okay. Then we got K-State at home. No problem.
They don't have anyone, do they?
I think we're going to be all right against K-State. I think you got them. Then you got Texas Tech at Tech. I think that's your first real test. Line on that one came out. Tech's actually favored, I think, by 3.5 is what it started at. But so that's kind of surprising down at Tech.
Who did they have?
Dana's
for-
got Kingsbury's number in these last few years, so.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what is
true.
it, 4 in a row?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
3 or
good
4 in
enough.
a row, yeah. So then you got Kansas at home, easy. Then you got Iowa State at Iowa State.
Win.
I don't know. They were pretty good last
Yeah,
year.
they were pretty good last year. I don't know, man.
That's a tough
We
game
beat
at
'em.
Iowa State. So there you got maybe a loss there. You got Baylor at home. Should be able to take that.
They don't have anyone, do they?
Nah.
Don't they have like
They
8
were
quarterbacks that are like #1 recruit in the nation or something ridiculous?
I don't know that.
I think they all transferred one. Like one broke his neck or something ridiculous, and but I mean he was healthy enough to think he'd play or be back on the team, and then a few of them transferred once they had all the sanctions brought onto them.
Well, that could be.
It's a win.
Okay.
Texas.
At Texas, we're not beating that defense.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah.
I think they had like a #1 linebacker leave, so maybe there's hope, but I think we're gonna lose this. Is it at Texas? No, it's here, right?
No, it's
It's
at
at
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, at Texas.
Texas is back.
That's what they're playing.
back. But I don't think we win that one.
Yeah, I think it's a loss.
Are we gonna beat Oklahoma this year?
Nope.
I think that's foolish to think that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think we're ever going to beat them. TCU's next. Who's keeping track of the wins and losses? That's your job, Alex. You been watching
Yeah,
that?
we have not been keeping track of this.
No, we
I'll
haven't.
go back through and count them up here.
Okay, here we go. Let's start again.
Okay.
Tennessee, that's a win.
Okay, win.
Youngstown State, that's a win.
W.
I'm going to say a loss at NC State, but Ben wants to give him a W, so give him a W.
Well, this is Ben's dream.
Yep.
It's Benjamin's dream, so we got
Damn
to
right.
go with what he says. Then you got K-State at home. I think you can get that one. At Texas Tech, I don't think you're going to get it. I think that's a
Is this
loss.
year?
Kansas, that's a win.
Okay.
At Iowa State, you want to give it to them, we'll give it to them.
Yep.
Baylor at home, easy.
Yep.
Texas
We
at
lose.
Texas,
We lose at
probably
Texas.
a loss. TCU at home.
Do they have is Kenny or what's his Kenny Trill returning? No, he graduated, right? Yeah,
I don't
he
know,
was
but I
he was
hear
in the
he's a
Senior
thrill.
Bowl. Oh, yeah, Thrill, yeah. I don't think we win that.
Trill the
Is
thrill.
it? It's home because we played in there last year, right?
Yeah, we're at home.
We win.
November 10th, so says the internet.
We should win at least.
Well,
Day before my birthday.
you want to give it to him there, Ben. That's nice. Okay, then we got Oklahoma State. Mason Rudolph-less.
I think we'll beat him this year.
Yeah. we'll
Unless
beat 'em.
unless Ben
Yeah.
kicks him out by then. Sends him back to
Send
Oklahoma
it
State.
back.
Then you got Oklahoma at home.
That's a loss.
That's a loss.
Yeah. So where are we at?
And we're at 9-3.
9-3.
Oh God, we'll screw that up.
I think you could really be 6-0 pretty easily. I mean, you're really not challenged until you play Tech. You know, I mean, I guess NC State. I think that's going to be a tough game. But if you get by NC State,
So 6-3 in conference, is that enough to get you into the championship?
probably not.
No. Best case, we win 2 out of the last 3 games, I
Well,
would say.
they're always doing this thing. I just wish we would add 2 more teams and then,
That's not going to
have a championship game. I mean, the round robin thing is nice, but
Who are you going to add?
Is there any team from Florida we could add?
Houston, you go get Houston. I think
Oh,
that's
he's
But
fine.
Texas won't allow that.
Well, Texas wouldn't
No.
want it, but you can go get Houston.
Well,
Well, then
Texas-
they'll leave the conference.
Memphis, you can get Memphis. You can get UCF.
UCF would be big.
since they were the national champions.
That would be very big for the Big 12.
Yep, that would be.
I think that would you raid Conference USA. I think is what you do. I mean, who else
Yeah.
you going to take from? I guess actually they're in the American.
Yeah,
now,
they're
aren't they?
American. Yeah.
UConn
well,
wouldn't
that's
be
made up. That's
awful.
not
I mean,
real.
I thought they were solid. I mean, they could recruit okay.
Are we talking about 2008 or
That's a good point, I guess.
we talking
yeah.
about now? I don't know.
Right.
I don't have much confidence in him there.
So how do you think the basketball team will do after Javon and
Dax,
Dax left?
your boy Dax.
He's not my boy.
I really like Dax. He was a key player for him, but I think they got a lot of good recruits coming in. I think they'll be all right this year.
Yeah, I think they're going to be all right. It's going to be
Speak
a
up,
big,
Al.
big difference.
Oh, sorry.
Really different team.
Who's scoring? So is Issa going to score, or is he just going to?
No, he's gonna get suspended for half the year.
Oh, that sounds good. That's really going to work out for us.
We hope not.
So how good is Culver? Am I pronouncing
Culver?
Culver. It's hard to tell. I mean, I think he's going to be pretty good. I just hope he makes it. I saw Bob Huggins was talking to some other radio stations here, and they said that there's all but one person making it into the summer. So that's questionable. I'm pretty much I'm going to think it's Culver. Because last year he didn't get in, so I'm going to assume that it's probably him again. But
So at this prep school, how's he playing? Like, is he averaging at least a double-double, or very close to something like that, or at least 20 points or something? Or
What do your sources tell you, champ?
I don't really know. I haven't followed him too much at the prep school. I've heard he's done pretty good there, though. I can't really give you statistics on, how many points he scored or whatever. But I think he's going to be a good player for him. So.
Well, really, you look at the lineup. The only two guys who you think probably are going to keep their starting job, or may have a limited amount that they have to do to keep their starting job, would be Issa
and Kanate.
and Zags. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, who else is going to start? I don't know if you want Beatles
Harris
starting.
will
Harris
probably
started all
start.
last year.
Yeah, so he'll
Yeah.
start again.
Yeah, I guess
Beatles
Wes.
going to take point.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Likely.
Yeah. Wes he's solid defensively.
I like West better than Harris. They're about the same, though.
So we'll see what goes on. Old Lamont. Yeah, I don't know. I think they ought to be all right. It's just kind of strange to have a team that succeeds at a high level and has two seniors, and then half your roster's going to be new. There's going to be 6, 7 new guys on the team.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's 6.
So who's going off scholarship?
Well, they got rid of Magic.
Okay,
He's
that's one.
transferring out.
Mm-hmm. Did they take Route off scholarship?
Teddy's off.
Teddy's gone, which he should have stayed.
No, they're probably going to keep
Wish he would
Route.
have stayed.
I think they're going to keep Route. I think they like him. They got
Well, they
the
gave
whole
him
West
scholarship
Virginia
last
angle.
year, didn't they?
Yeah, he had. I don't know what the details on that, but he did have a scholarship last year. So
Cameron, West Virginia.
yeah, I think he played well enough, and he deserves, probably to keep his scholarship. But,
He showed Marshall what's up.
yeah, well, that wasn't probably that hard.
Do the Steelers go farther than the wild card, or the division round in the playoffs?
I got to tell you, Ben, these transitions are smooth as molasses.
very
Good.
smooth. They're very good. Is Jacksonville still a team, Ben?
Yeah.
Is New England still playing?
Yeah.
Is Tom Brady on their team?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
He's not at OTAs, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
there's problems in paradise. Old Belichick.
No, but
Beauty
I think they
chick.
should easily win the division, in my opinion.
You don't have any confidence in Baker Mayfield at Cleveland?
No. If he just gets the ball to Josh Gordon and Landry Jones a million times, maybe. Our big hope is that somehow Josh Gordon makes it into free agency and then he becomes a Steeler.
How's that going to happen?
It's going to happen somehow. He's going to, get suspended again or
He's
underperform.
done forever if he gets suspended again.
I
isn't
know, yeah.
See what goes on.
Do you think we got enough out of Martavis Bryant for a third-round pick? That I think we technically traded away that pick to go up to get Mason, which I guess
Depends
is
on what
fine.
goes on with Mason. I mean, I don't know anything about the situation, obviously, since I'm not in the locker room there. But what they say is that he was a real pain to him. It wasn't much of a teammate there, right? That's the
Yeah.
general narrative you hear
Mm-hmm.
on the radio. I don't know if that's true or not. I'll be interested to see what goes on with Juju. I think he took a lot of
I was
You
just
know.
gonna say, man, I love Juju. I think he's gonna be all right.
Do you
Yeah,
think
but
he's gonna? I think he's gonna go down a little
he's
bit
gonna struggle
he
because-
didn't get as much coverage last year.
right, because he had AB and
Yeah, and
Bryant,
Martavis. Yeah.
That's true.
So I mean, those guys both demanded attention.
Right.
And
yeah.
you just had Juju running around, and I don't think that he's really that athletic compared to some of these other guys. I mean, there's a reason he was drafted where he was drafted.
This is going to sound like a pointless question, but if Vance McDonald stays healthy, do you think he'll have a breakout season with us? I don't see why he shouldn't. He did very well in the playoff game. I mean,
Yeah.
he had like 10 receptions or something ridiculous.
I liked what little I saw out of him. I think he'll have an expanded role, hopefully. I mean, that's what we traded for him for.
Right, yeah.
Time will tell.
Jesse James has way outplayed my expectations. He's a lot better than I thought he
He's,
would be.
he's a JV guy, though. Surprised you didn't know that.
I feel like he took too much heat for that catch, like, he made the play. I mean, he should have caught it correct,
Tomlin
yes.
said that.
But not
I didn't know that.
not
Yeah.
turning into the end zone. I didn't think was a huge deal and falling down. I mean, he just should have made the catch, period. It doesn't matter what move he made. That's my opinion.
Well, he shouldn't have gone to the ground.
What? I don't think it really drafted.
By the way, Ben, when we were at the stadium, I had that.
Awesome. I hated those guys that's standing right beside us. He made up some BS thing like he was touched. I'm like, that's not the. He's
Well, he
like,
doesn't know the rule.
He said he's down. His knee is down. I was like, no shit, Sherlock. I was like, but he
He,
didn't like.
he was a drunk Yinzer. He didn't know.
Yeah.
No, he was a Patriots fan. We sit like so.
Oh
there,
yeah, we had
the old-
Patriots fans there too.
There was a little kid that was a Patriots fan, and there was a guy beside him, and then he was a Patriots fan, and but they came with a Steelers fan, and he was all fired up once the catch was made and stuff. But
I was
It's like we were right there with you, Ben.
Painting a picture.
I was enjoying one of the best milkshakes I've ever had.
oh my, those pretzels milkshakes or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh my
Bert.
god, they're so good.
Burgatory does it up.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff.
Yeah, preach. Burgatory, you want to sponsor us next time?
Get at us.
Yeah, get ass Burger
Tweet
King.
at us.
I mean,
At my dream jersey.
at my dream jersey on Twitter and Facebook at Benjamin's Dream at my dream jersey.
That's right.
Hashtag mad milkshakes.
We have to get Benjamin's Dream on Instagram.
Yeah, we do, or Snapchat. You
And
guys want
Snapchat.
Snapchat or Instagram? You pick.
I have no preference.
Okay, I don't take pictures, so I don't need it. Chase, look up some
kind of
fantasy
the point of both of
football
those.
sleepers for us.
I had Camara last year, so not in the league.
I
that
think
played
Carlos
with you.
Hyde might actually do something. I mean, I know Joe Thomas is not in, Joe Thomas is not in Cleveland
know.
anymore, but Carlos Hyde might pan out for Cleveland.
I haven't had a chance to look into it too much yet,
I know I haven't looked at it enough either.
so I couldn't really tell you. Dead air is always a good thing.
I'm sure that's what ratings get dead air. I don't understand how this thing works. It's like if I talk, it's just a little thing, but if Drew talks, it's huge, and if Chase talks, it's like very little moment either. If Alex
That's
talks, it's
'cause-
like no movement.
Because I got the
Don't.
voice,
So I don't know what to do.
the
He's
football
got the
team.
voice.
I got the voice.
So, oh
I
god.
think that's trademarked by NBC. I don't think we can say.
That's probably right. That's probably right.
Okay. Should we skip the fantasy football?
Yeah, I don't know
right
anything
now?
about that, man.
Yeah.
I should have told you that
No
beforehand.
problem.
Yeah, let's go
Does,
back.
so does the Cleveland LeBrons get?
I think we could
a
talk
win?
more about the football team if you want, but if you're ready to move on,
The
well,
Steelers?
let's talk about LeBron.
I'd like to read this. Can the Cleveland LeBrons get a game in the NBA Finals?
Yes, that's what I said.
Well, they already
sorry, I
had a
thought-
game.
They lost that game though.
No, the game was on a silver platter.
I know.
Then your boy JR just,
Oh, okay. So this
Thought
is my
the game
hot
was
take.
tied.
I have a hot take here.
Oh, okay.
So
I
one-
think that's a trademark phrase, but we can
Okay, I have a mild take
There you go.
right here. So the Cavaliers are going to lose in the NBA Finals, and
That's
I don't
not
know how
that-
this is
No.
going to
not
work
that-
out.
That's
I don't-
pretty mild.
I don't know how this is going to work, but LeBron is going to tell his GM to trade Ty Lue, George Hill, and Kevin Love to the Spurs for Greg Popovich and Kawhi Leonard.
That's
It's,
quite some
it's
theory.
impossible, Ben.
It's not impossible. I mean, they
not
did
gonna
it-
happen.
Tampa Bay did it with John Gruden to the Raiders, or vice versa. Same
There's a
thing.
difference between Gruden and Popovich.
I don't think they'd ever trade Popovich, and if they did, he would probably just quit.
Yeah, probably. I don't think him and Kawhi get along anyway. So
Well, no, they don't. That's
No,
the
that's-
whole
yeah.
issue this season.
I was trying to think of trying to somehow make a 3-trade team deal, and somehow Westbrook would go to like the Spurs.
Well, I thought he was going to Philadelphia until they had this whole burner Twitter account thing go down.
Yeah.
So,
Did they fire him?
not
Colangelo?
yet. I don't think so. Not yet. Not at the time of this recording that I'm aware of. Didn't like that.
Yeah, I like that. My phone's just blowing up. Yeah.
It's probably talking about J.R. Smith.
Is the NHL finals, the Stanley Cup finals, is it going 7 or
Stanley Cup final, it's singular.
final? Is it going 7 or is it going to go 6 or the Caps going to wrap it up here and just win 3 straight?
Well, what makes you think the Caps are going to wrap it up?
Yeah,
You thi-
really, Vegas, man.
Flower.
I mean, I like Vegas. I'd like them to win it. It's an awesome story. I like Fleury, unlike, a few of our friends that don't like Fleury for I'm just not sure some reason why, but
Because he's French, Canadian.
maybe, I don't know. But I don't
So's Lemieux.
think
Yeah, that's true.
Vegas is talented enough, unfortunately.
They made it this
I
far.
I know. I guess they have just a good chance, but I just don't see it. I feel like the luck is going to run out.
Well, it kind of brings up the whole, do you want to build a team around a couple superstars, or do you just want to get, 8 second line guys? Because apparently you can just roll with 8 second line guys and dominate the West and
I don't understand why
get to the
people
Stanley
think
Cup
like,
final.
so like people on ESPN and stuff feel like it's awful
Well, they don't know anything about it then.
if Vegas.
They know
wins.
less than we know about it.
But I don't understand. Like, you want the best team to win every year. In theory, you want the best team to win. So if Vegas is the best team this year, why is that a bad thing for your product?
It's not.
So I don't ever understand that argument.
Well, who says that?
They say that a lot of time on PTI. They always talk about it.
Nah, they don't know.
I think they're
It's a
saying
great
that
show.
the way it worked out with how the expansion team, they got all these, second line players that.
That should have been still on rosters. They're much better than they.
Yeah, that's
So
the
I
issue.
understand that the league would not be happy with that because
Right.
this team that just
It shows that their expansion draft
Had flaws in
policy
it,
was
yeah.
flawed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about adding a team in Seattle in a couple years.
Oh, I'm
So,
skipping
do you keep the same
topics
rules
here
or
for
not?
2 seconds. We need to get an NBA team in Pittsburgh.
Why?
That would
Why
be-
not? That'd be cool.
Who's going to go to the games?
The people from Pittsburgh. I mean,
if
It
you
would
build
work
it,
out.
they will come.
yeah,
That's what
correct.
they
Yeah.
say.
I don't know who said that, but yeah.
PPG's big enough, isn't it? There's like a minimum size you got to have, I think, for an NBA arena.
I think we got a better shot of getting an MLS team than an NBA
That
team.
wouldn't be. I mean, that'd still be fun. I think people would still be fired up about it.
Riverhounds.
Which, by the way, how many MLS teams do we think we can name?
We need 10. 10 minimum. I don't
We're
think we
gonna
can
try
do
10.
it.
Columbus Crew.
Okay, that's one.
Portland
One.
Timbers,
Seattle
Two.
Sounders.
3. LA,
LA
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yep.
There's another LAFC now, I think.
Okay, that's 4.
That's 5.
Okay.
New York Red Bulls.
Did
That's a
we
team,
say the
isn't it?
Chicago Fire or is that a TV show?
Chicago Fire, that's a
It's
team.
both.
Okay.
Philadelphia's
What's
I don't know.
Seattle?
Crew?
No, that's
Uh,
Columbus Crew.
Columbus Crew.
What's Seattle? Seattle.
We already said
Sounders,
that
yeah.
one.
But they have the Timber.
Timbers are Portland.
That's Portland. We said
Okay.
that.
There's one that's like FC Dallas, but I can't remember their name.
Kansas City FC, I think, too, is one.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm out.
What's the one? There's a new one in Miami, but I don't think they technically have a roster yet.
Orlando FC, that's one.
Yeah, the Lions, right?
That's 10.
Okay, good. We're done with that because we look like fools so far.
Well, I mean, we just don't follow the MLS, and I don't think anyone else does either.
No. But
Very
you
few
can-
people.
Hey, you know where you can find those jerseys at, right, Drew?
Well, I can find them on mydreamjersey.com.
Hell yeah, you can.
HTTPS www.mydreamjersey.com.
There you go.
Wow.
Perfect.
Thank you for that.
Perfect.
Bingo. What a plug.
Mhm.
That was good, Ben.
Yeah, I know. Chase, I'm gonna win this quiz. I'm gonna beat Alex. He's the teacher.
Yeah, you probably will.
I'm gonna win. Let's see what we got here. Better be multiple choice.
Okay, so this is called the Mandela Effect quiz.
Oh God.
Like the Mandela Effect is like, if you brought him up 10 years ago, a lot of people thought he died in prison when he was actually still alive. But
Mhm.
he's
Right.
dead now.
You think
Okay.
these things are...
Yeah.
You think they're things, but they're actually not. Right.
So the first one is this was a childhood book about a family of bears.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Well, I can see the
Yeah.
picture, so I know.
3 Little Bears.
The Berenstein Bears.
These guys. Remember that?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So they have a couple options if you remember what they were called.
I don't
The
know.
Bearstein Bears, the Bearstain Bears, or the Bearstein Bears.
Bearstein Bears.
Berenstein Bears.
What do you think?
Alex?
What's the difference?
Bearstein, Bearstain.
Bearstein.
Okay, we'll see. It doesn't tell me the answer right away. Sorry.
That's fine. We'll get it at the end.
What's the name of the show? Is it Sex in the City, Sex and the City, or Sex in... One of those two.
Sex in the City.
Sex in the City.
The,
Oh, we're
the
doing
name of
good.
the show is Sex and the City.
Why do you know that?
I think I've taken this quiz.
What did Darth Vader say to Luke when sharing his family relation? No, I am your father. I don't know. I am your father. Or Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
No, that's not right. It's the first option.
No, I am your father.
No, I am your father. Pretty sure.
Or I am your father. Just I am your father.
I think it's no, I am your father, but I can't say for sure.
I'm gonna go with Luke.
I think it's Luke.
I am
Yeah,
your father.
we got that one, Alex. Drew doesn't know what he's talking about, even though he's seen them all multiple times.
What did the Disney Queen say to the mirror? Mirror on the wall? Magic mirror on the wall? Or mirror, mirror on the wall?
Mirror, mirror.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Ben and I are on.
Yeah,
board with
Alright.
this.
we're doing 100% here.
Oh yeah.
Batting 1,000, boys.
So Looney Tunes. Is Tunes spelled? How do you spell Tunes?
T-O-O-N-E-S.
I think
What
that's
do you say,
right.
Ben?
T-O-O-N-S.
Drew?
I think what Alex said.
T-O-O-N-E-S?
N-E-S, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not one of the options.
Toonies.
T-U-N-E-S or T-O-O-N-S?
T-O-O-N-S. Let's go with that.
T-O-O-N-S.
I don't think it's like tunes like music.
No.
How do you spell Febreze?
Oh, God, I'm out.
F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E.
F-E-B-R-E-E-Z-E.
And the other option is F-E-B-R-E-Z-E.
Like it's two E's. Two E's.
Two E's?
E-E-Z-E,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think two E's is good.
How do you spell fruit in Fruit Loops?
F-R-U-I-T.
I think it's F-R-O-O-T, isn't it?
Oh,
Is
yes,
that an
you
option?
are correct.
Okay,
F-R-
we'll
yeah,
go with Fruit Loops.
F-R-O-O-T. That's right.
Ben's favorite breakfast cereal.
Oscar Mayer. How do you spell Meyer? M-A-Y-E-R or M-E-Y-E-R?
Oscar Mayer had a name.
M-A-Y. I think it's Oscar Mayer. M-A-Y-E-R, I think. I don't really know, though. That's a good point.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, we'll go with M-A-Y.
We're going to find out.
Okay, Pikachu. Does he have a black tip tail or no black tip tail?
Oh, it's gonna drive
He
me
does
down.
not have a black tip tail.
He does not have a black tip tail. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
This is not as exciting as I thought it would be.
Well,
How do we do? How many more we got?
we're getting there.
I think this is the last one. Well, maybe not.
We need to have something distracting us, Alex. Go!
All right. I don't know what to say.
Oh, I got the Grinch one. What's it? I
What's
got this
the
easy.
What's the title of the Grinch story?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or The Grinch Who Stole Christmas?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I think it's How the Grinch. I don't know.
Yep.
There's a lot more of these than I thought. I apologize.
That's fine. We need this, unfortunately.
We can edit.
Now it's playing an ad.
I can't edit.
It says not
Someone can
affected,
edit.
so
What?
it doesn't tell me the answers.
Thank goodness for
All
that.
right. Well.
Okay.
Moving on. Next thing.
So the Pirates going to be above 500 or no? Or will they even get to 500 at the end of this after 162?
No.
The team was not designed to win, so
No.
No.
there's no way that they finish above 500.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All the Buckeyes.
Why, Alex?
They've been imploding currently, so I think it's going to continue to be the case there.
Yeah, that's probably so. I don't know, man. I mean, they've been playing pretty well though. I like.
This Austin Meadows is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Just won the
Well,
NL
that makes-
Rookie of the Month.
Right, for batting 409, right? Yeah.
Got, what,
That makes,
4 home runs?
Makes Polanco expendable. I think they
Yeah,
can move him.
that's
Yeah.
disappointing.
I don't.
We'll see what they do.
When's Jung Ho coming? He's in like Double A or Triple A somewhere doing something.
As soon as Don lets him out of the closet. Don's got to let him go.
He's letting this far, so why not?
Who's Don?
Yeah. Uncle
Donald
Don.
Trump.
Oh.
DJT.
DJ Khaled.
We the best.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, where are we ranking Golden State's dynasty?
If
Like-
they win this year,
If they, yeah.
like compared to other NBA dynasties?
Okay,
Or
we'll say-
across sports.
No, just NBA dynasties at the moment.
So,
So we'll
comparing
pro-
it to the Bulls, the
I would probably say the
Spurs.
Bill Russell dynasty.
Excuse
is
me,
the-
I'm talking.
Okay, yes, go.
So compared to the Bulls, the Spurs, the Lakers of the 80s, Celtics of the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
And then the Celtics of the 60s when they had like 8 or 11 championships. I don't understand like when you talk about teams from different generations sometimes. So like, I would say in theory, the Bulls are the best dynasty in the NBA. But I feel like it should be a no-brainer for the Celtics of the '60s, just based off how many championships they won. I feel like the dynasties are named right off the bat. They should be somewhere around the Spurs, the early Spurs, with Duncan and Robinson somewhere. But that's just me. I mean, how do you guys see that?
I don't know. I mean, they let LeBron win one in the middle there, so.
I mean, yeah,
You know.
right. I mean, but they're still going to win probably 4, and they might
Yeah.
could win multiple. They could do the 5, 6, 7.
Man,
But
well, that ain't gonna happen.
I don't know.
I'd take LeBron's Heat team over the current Warriors. That'd be an interesting matchup.
That would.
Yeah, it would.
I don't
It's
care
like
if
who
the
would
Warriors-
guard-
I'm done with them.
Who would guard? So LeBron obviously would dominate.
Warriors.
So are we using Kevin Durant on the team still, or are we just
Yeah. You want to put him on there? You can put him on there. Doesn't make a difference.
Clay could
He
probably
folds.
Clay. It depends
Hand
on
me a Surge, Drew.
Yeah, it's behind you.
Behind you.
Surge, brought to you by Surge.
Thank you, Drew.
We wish. You're welcome, Chase. Boy, sounds refreshing.
You can hear that, but for
That
some
was
reason when
awesome.
Me and Alex
That was
talk.
great.
You can't hear anything. I
Give me
don't know
another
why.
can. I want to do it again.
But no, yeah, I'll let you have Kevin Durant, and I'll keep Ray Allen making corner threes.
Oh, that's good, that's
to
good,
win the
yeah.
game. You know, the Warriors. I'm just act like you've been there before. I mean,
I don't mind that. I
Steph
love.
wants to get up and get all chirpy. I mean,
I don't mind that. I
I
feel
like LeBron shoving him back, telling him, "Look, man,
I don't-
little boy, I'm the goat here. Take it easy."
Draymond.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Brian Windhorst posted this, or it was Brad McMenamin. I think I screw up his first name. But when Draymond was like pretending to be a cheerleader, he was talking shit on Kendrick Perkins because he
Yeah.
likes in a suit. He's on a suit in the sidelines.
They showed an angle of that.
It's a
He was
family
looking
show,
right over
Ben.
at him.
Just a reminder.
Well, it's going to be edited, so I want duck noises from my beep. I don't want just normal beep. I want a duck noise.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, so where we see here, we are here.
I don't know where we're at.
Do you want to, Drew? Do you want to tell the Blue Seal story?
Blue Seal.
Yeah, when you talked to that guy about Copenhagen online, he thought you worked for the Copenhagen company.
I don't like that story.
Okay, you don't like that story? You
Nah,
want
I
a contribution to
don't
the Kager? You want to do that
I
one?
can say that if you want.
Okay.
Say it.
It's another contribution to the Gager.
No, you can't just say the story.
What do you mean, when I was playing basketball and...
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know, I was probably in 9th grade. And,
Oh, this was in high school?
Yeah, sure.
I thought you were a freshman. Oh, we don't know what high school we're talking about here.
No, I was in high school, man.
I thought you were a
I was
freshman in college.
shooting hoops in the gym, having a big time. If we're talking about the same story, I've got so many. And this girl comes up to me and it's like, "Hey, how are you?" And it's a big deal at the time. I'm like, "Oh, hey, I'm doing okay. I'm shooting hoops right here."
There you go.
So she's like, "Hey, we're having a big party. Do you want to come?" I said, "Well, I don't really want to go to the party or anything like that." And then she said, "Well, how about a contribution to the kegger?" So I gave her some money.
What?
She bought a keg.
You gave her money but didn't go?
Right.
I need about tree fitting.
Tree fitted. But that was a long time ago. Back when we used to play tips in high school.
That game was so much fun. I like that game.
Yeah. It was a good time
Yeah, it was.
for the most part. Except for when you lost.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy the quiz. Find another quiz. That was interesting.
that was-
kind of fun.
That was good.
I thought it was kind of a dead. I didn't think it went very well.
Okay, then we'll try that next
I'm
time.
sorry.
Alex, do you have your stuff semi-prepared or want to talk about something?
Well, I could try. I mean,
You need to talk into the microphone, champ.
I'm sorry. Am I talking in the microphone now? You guys hear me?
Heading into Alex's burning couch of mindfulness.
We are going to burn mindfulness.
Check. Okay, this is
into
much
your
better.
brain.
There you go.
Okay, so mindfulness. What is it? Well, mindfulness is all about focusing on yourself, which is pretty self-explanatory.
So it's okay to be selfish once in a while in terms of you shouldn't put. Sorry, I interrupted. Go.
No, go ahead.
What I was trying to say is like sometimes it's all right to be selfish, but people don't understand that. Like if you're being selfish and putting yourself in front of maybe, if you being selfish maybe hurts someone, but if you not putting yourself forward puts you in a position to feel uncomfortable, then I don't know where I was going with that. So just go, Alex.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's, you want to be able to focus on yourself.
Focus.
And, a lot of times, we are stressed out a lot. So whether we work jobs or whether we, a lot of different stressors in life. So one of the big things is to kind of meditate, which meditation is whenever
Would you recommend the use of crystals while you meditate?
Sure. Any
How
kind of
about
crystals.
essential oils?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you get some oils going.
What sort of oils?
Um,
Lavender?
Yes,
Clove.
lavender.
What about olive
Lavender
oil?
would be great. Oh yeah.
There's
Some olive
vegetable oil.
Yep. You could do
Canola
that.
oil?
They have peanut oil.
How big a deal do you think physical fitness is, or exercising in general?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with your how you see yourself. So
Focus.
if you if you work out, you probably will feel a little bit better about yourself. It depends on if you feel your weight is a problem or you feel like
It's not.
right. So anyways, that's about it.
What a mindful couch we have
Mhm.
here.
Mindful couch.
Mindful couch.
We'll
Ben, you look stressed. Maybe you should sit on the mindful couch.
I'm not stressed. It's weird. Like when Drew talks, it'll like move a lot. Like, it's recording something. When Chase talks, it kind of moves. And when Alex talks, and it doesn't really move at all. When I talk, it's like this little bump at
We've been through this, Ben. It's because I have the voice.
the voice.
Drew has the voice.
Do you have any other story times you enjoy telling?
I don't know.
Well, you can kind of lead me here, Ben. What do you want to hear about?
Let's talk about the story. Obviously, you don't have to use names. How about the time you had a friend that lifted up his house foundation when it fell in?
No, I don't want to tell that story.
Okay, I don't wanna tell that
That's
story.
a foolish story.
Alright, full
It didn't
story.
happen. That's fake news.
Fake news.
That was fake news before
Well, that's
fake
popular
news was
nowadays. So maybe we. Can get
Yeah,
No,
which is
okay.
alarming.
Let's see what we got here. Alex, can you think of any memories that Drew should tell that aren't semi-ridiculous or that aren't about us or something?
I don't know. I can't really think of any stories or anything, but
Well, I've got a story here for you. So, since this is a sports-related show, I'm going to
Sounds
break
good.
it down here for
Sounds
you, Ben.
good.
okay. Let's add some. Sports.
Now, back in high school, we all played football together.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were all around for this story, so you probably remember it.
Okay, awesome.
But, we were at practice, and
Practice.
we used to do,
Talking about practice.
Yeah, Allen Iverson in practice. We're going to do it. So, anyways,
Stupid. I'm sorry.
it was 2-a-days, which means you practice twice in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Went out in morning practice, came back, had lunch.
This is when you guys threw up.
Well, no, that was all the time. I did that probably 3 times a day.
Raider makers.
Yeah, it was terrible. But anyways, we were going out for a second practice. And
Hey, when's rain day?
29th, right?
Of
July.
July.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They claim it rains every day. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Anyhow, we went out for our second practice, and one of our teammates lost his football pads. And
You mean misplaced them?
Yeah, he misplaced them, and then he blamed someone.
JB.
Yeah, it might have been. That might have been the initials.
Yes.
But then he blamed someone else, and we all had to run, even though the
2
person
miles
who
or
claimed
something?
that they were stolen actually just misplaced them.
I like how they showed up exactly after we were done with running. I think.
Yeah,
or
that was
something.
pretty great too.
This is a heck of a timing there.
Yeah, it was pretty odd timing.
Oh man, Waynesburg Raiders. They're back.
They're back.
Who's the
Yeah.
coach now?
It's one of the Stevensons, right?
I don't know. Is it Justin?
I thought so.
I don't know. They're not going to be any good. So I wish they were.
I kind of wish. I don't know. I don't really care anyway.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know, Ben. I don't really have any other stories I want to tell here.
That's totally
It's,
fine.
We need to add Bridget Montgomery onto this.
Yeah, we
Maybe. I don't know. I thought this would be different, but maybe we do. I'll just sit in the corner and be like, oh, God, I hope she doesn't say anything embarrassing. Do the Pens get back to the finals, to the Stanley Cup final?
They lost in the second round.
Not this year.
No, not this year.
well,
in the
sure. I
future.
mean, why couldn't they get back? Ben?
Yes.
But yeah.
They lost this year because they didn't have defense. They couldn't start, so they just could.
So you think
Excuse
that
me.
you think that Ian Cole and Reeves made a difference?
No, but I'm saying, so what are the steps we need to take to go back to where we were when we were winning?
Are they going to trade Kessel? Are
I
they
hope
trying
not.
to trade Kessel?
I really hope not. I
Why
like
not?
Kessel. He seemed.
Sprong is younger and cheaper, and his production's
Kessel
not
just
as
had
good.
the best regular season of his career, though.
Yeah. Well, he's not coachable apparently.
Apparently, but he won 2 cups here.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't really want to see him go. I like him too, but I see the logic in getting rid of him.
I understand if you can get enough back for him, it makes sense.
Yeah, you get a little help on.
But I'd like to see him
little
stay
help
as
on
well.
defense. Yeah, I mean, but maybe Sprong's not as good as we think. I mean, he couldn't get a jersey here, so that tells you something.
So how healthy is Chris Letang? Like why? Like how is he still? Like what? How does he get cleared? In your Terry's opinion, much longer can he play? Because he's obviously our best defender, correct?
No, I think Dumoulin's the better defenseman right now.
Yeah, I think right now probably so. But Letang was a heck of a player for us back in 08 and 09. So
I thought
That
he
was
helped the
10
last
years
2
ago.
years.
though.
Yeah. I don't know. He's a great player.
Didn't he win
he's
defensive player like 2 years ago?
He's a great
Well,
player.
Probably so.
I
don't
think
really
the hot-
remember.
As you would say, Ben, the mild take that
Mild
you
take.
hear on the radio now is that they want to move him to a winger spot, which is ridiculous because he's still a top line defenseman and a legit number 1 defenseman. He's just not the best defenseman we have. Dumoulin is, in my opinion. But if you asked for it, which you did.
I did.
So
That's
yeah, I mean,
Drew's
I
mild take.
that's my mild take,
Mild take.
medium take.
At least none of you posted a mild take Monday on a Tuesday one time. That really pissed me off. I got on the Facebook page of Benjamin's Dream at My Dream Jersey, and it was a Tuesday, and I said mild take. I don't even know what my take was, and it was Tuesday, and I just deleted it immediately.
Should do some Man Candy Monday.
Man can't. No.
What about WCW?
What? A Woman Crush Wednesday.
Yeah.
Just post pictures of Serena Williams. She's married
Yeah.
now, so that dream died.
But Benjamin, this is your dream.
I know. Yeah.
Hey, Ben, if I wanted to find one of my favorite Penguins players' jerseys, do you know where I could go?
I have an idea. You'd go to mydreamjersey.com, and then you would click on hockey jerseys, and there you go.
Well, that was sharp.
Inspiring.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
That was tight.
What time does Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final start?
I don't know. Do you want me to look on my phone?
Yeah, you can look it up.
No, I don't know, Ben. 8:30. Be my guess.
8 o'clock.
I thought it
8
was
o'clock.
8, yeah.
Yeah. So probably start about
I was wrong.
probably 3 minutes.
It probably
or
won't start
something.
till 8:30 anyway.
Are they gonna kneel for the national anthem?
Okay, we should not go there. That's. I mean, we might get ratings if we talk about that, but
Golden
we should not go
Knights.
there.
Like showers.
Oh my goodness.
In the Moscow hotel room with rubber
Keep
sheets.
politics out of it, Drew.
Okay.
So what do we think of recording this? Like, what do you guys think? Is this something we want to do again?
Well, hopefully we. I mean,
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Lines are open, guys.
they're way open.
They're way open.
Personally, I hope we can do. This is weird. Because this is my boss wants to do this next time. So obviously it'd
I'm
be
not
much
sure I'm
better
comfortable with that creatively.
creatively. Okay. So that would be nice. But and honestly, my goal was somehow we could just do 2 a month. I thought that was semi-reasonable. But the timeline would kind of not make up because now it says June 2nd, and then we would do one at the end of June, but then we'd have to do one we'd have to do one at the beginning of July, and that might screw up everyone's schedules based off you have
I
other
think
people
every
at
2 or 3
school,
weeks is good.
and then
Let's go with
it'd be
that.
like
Maybe
2 a
every 3
month. It
weeks.
wouldn't be too bad. And I was thinking which podcast hosting we'd use, and then there's a few. and they'd upload all to podcast, Google Play, and then the one for Android that I don't know, unfortunately.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, why
We're
are we
still
still recording?
Let's talk about the process of this. What do you guys think?
The process of this
Of
podcast?
recording, yeah, recording.
I think that Joel Embiid knows all about the process.
Hell
You know-
yeah. Joel, hit us up. My Dream Jersey at Twitter. At My Dream Jersey. No.
That's wrong.
Joel, you know that guy that you bounced the ball off his face and then dunked? I'm at least as athletic as that guy.
A bit taller, I hope.
So you should probably come here and bounce the ball off my face and then dunk the ball.
Yeah, that would be cool. Come to Mount Morris, Pennsylvania.
I'll meet you at Perry. That's now someone's house. Make
But,
it
I mean-
the senior center.
I mean, the process is complicated because there's a lot about this stuff that I don't know, and it's still not probably perfect to where I want it to be. But I feel like with that word, practice, and maybe a tad more education on my part, and hopefully a lot more. Hopefully, if the website works out and stuff, I can buy us wireless equipment, and then another short term goal I'd like.
The wires haven't bothered me, Ben, by the way.
Well, that's fine. I just somehow I wanted to look neater and cleaner and sharper. But I was going to ask you guys this.
They can't see it, Ben.
Well, I'm giving details here.
Okay. I'll shut up.
Well, that's another goal, but I don't want to do that for a while. Based off our language today, I don't think it would be such a ridiculous idea. It just might be a little bit of stopping, and we'll figure that out, how to go a little faster or a little more smoother into topics. But to go Facebook Live or have or Twitter Live or go YouTube, have a YouTube page wouldn't be too bad. Just get like a cheap camera and then just stream it. But Facebook Live would be the best because when a page goes live or one of your friends goes live, it automatically gives you a notification. So at least people would at least know when we were doing them once in a while, like immediate, rather than like a.
I think we're a long way from live broadcast, though.
No, I understand that, yes, but I'm not saying we do this next time, but I'm
But no,
saying
I think
maybe
that's a
like
good-
in
good
6
dream to
months
have,
or
good
something.
goal.
But the one point.
Again, it is your dream, Ben.
Correct. So for these tables, I was thinking another short-term kind of
Chase, how dare
short-term
you?
goal.
Are you
like
okay?
like a car or something. I would get these stickered with like Benjamin's Dream all over it, or we could just do like we could stick tickets on here. We go to a game, we post them on here. It's like, oh, we went to that game, or we get stickers of our favorite teams and post them all over it.
On the table?
Yeah, on the table, like we would just fill it up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It wouldn't be too bad.
Got a lot of creative ideas going on here. I like it.
It's.
Hey guys, will Justify win the Triple Crown?
So I talked to some nurse at work, and she raises
Oh, boy.
horses. Yeah, I know.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah. Woo! And the third race that I can't think of the name of, so no one really gives a shit
Belmont?
now. The Belmont is the
It's
longest
Preakness.
race. No, it's the Belmont. There's, whatever, it doesn't really
Is it the
matter.
Preakness? I think Preakness was
I
second.
don't know. I just don't like agreeing with Drew.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
I've noticed over the last
Good.
15 years.
But the Belmont is the longest race, and the last one was just a longer race, and Justified almost lost, so he'd have to go like an extra quarter mile in this last race, so he could lose. He doesn't have like the energy or the muscles or whatever.
What are the odds on Seabiscuit winning?
If there's any odds, it's pretty impressive because I'm sure he's probably dead 20 years ago or whatever it was, 30 years
probably.
ago.
I'm sure it's longer than that.
Make glue out of
That was a good movie, though. Seabiscuit.
Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first Spider-Man, yeah.
He was. I was just about to say that.
He's a pretty good Spider-Man.
Has everyone here seen Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you like it, Alex?
Spoiler alert.
I did
Spoiler
like
alert,
it.
everyone.
Yeah. Turn it off if you haven't.
I did like it.
No,
I
do
thought-
not turn this off. No, keep viewing this whole time or listening. Excuse me.
Tune your dial.
I think Thanos was a real meanie. He didn't get it.
I like Thanos. It was a
Yeah.
cool character.
It is a very cool character, but
What about Deadpool 2?
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Alex?
Yes,
maybe
I have.
maybe
I
Thanos is
saw
the
it,
most
too.
woke of
That's
us all.
really awesome. I enjoyed that.
It's pretty good. I like the first one better.
Yeah, so did I.
Deadpool was good. What about Solo?
I did not see that.
I liked it.
I liked it. I thought it was very delightful.
Haven't seen that.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. Despite the liberal robot, I thought it was very good.
Yeah, that wasn't really didn't add much.
It was kind of a silly twist, but they had to get the fuel off that planet somehow.
So how did you guys mix So you're all very, Alex has his master's, Drew's a doctor, and Chase is going to be a doctor. How did you guys mix college with like your social life? Like how do you
Chase's doctor will be different than my doctor.
Okay, well, yes, great, thank you. I didn't know.
I am a doctor of pharmacy, though.
How do you guys mix school but not going insane and just studying all the time?
Well, I basically crammed before every exam.
And that's how you would recommend to other students?
No, that's not true. I didn't do that. You just got to have a nice little,
have
people
good
have work-life
balance.
balance. You just got to have a school life balance,
Mm-hmm.
You got to set aside time and dedicate it to studying when you have a couple hours a day and do your thing.
What's your opinion on Chase?
And
Did you-
alcohol helps.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's generally true, Ben. I mean, you got to blow off some steam once in a while.
So Drew did not take a year off, but you took a year off. Did that help you in the long run, you personally? Or would you kind of almost wish you just would have stayed throughout school, went right after you graduated from W&J?
I mean, yeah, I'm glad I did it. I mean, I had to out of necessity as well. I did a post-bac year, which was very helpful. I'm glad I did that. I don't know. Why are we talking about this?
Just something else to talk about. Alex, how long did you work prior to getting your master's? Did you go straight after your bachelor's? I can't remember.
Well, I was, I don't know. I think I graduated in December, so there was a time there. Yeah, almost a year. I think I started in August again, whenever I was working on my master's degree. So, I had a little bit of time there to work.
Drew's
so I
Coke
just-
can says he's a superstar.
It's got one thing right.
So yeah, but yeah, I worked a little bit and then probably, I don't know, 5-6 months, something like that.
Do you think you'll ever go back? So you get a PhD or would you get an MD? You
I-
PhD, right?
Yeah,
Or is it neither?
I thought about getting a PhD or an EDD, which is a doctorate of education.
Education?
Yeah. That's
Erectile dysfunction.
that's
No, I
pretty
can-
far
I can
down the
help you
road
treat that.
though. If I would choose to do that,
Have you looked into it? Is it like a 2-year thing or is it 4 years again?
I think it'd be a 2-year deal. I just kind of have to decide. I've thought a lot about being a principal.
There you go.
Yeah, so I don't know if I have that personality that works with that type of job.
I'm
But,
thinking of growing a mustache.
Mr. Eddie.
you know,
I've tried to grow facial hair for 27 years now. It's not working.
Not made much progress, man.
No, I know.
Lucky you guys can't
Sin.
see this.
It's a nice flesh-colored beard.
What? He said we're lucky that they can't see this.
Kenny Chesney
The
is
soda's
in
refreshing.
Pittsburgh right now
As we speak,
playing a
Yeah, I wonder how
great
much trash
concert.
is on the North Shore.
people pooping in coolers.
Yeah. I wonder
Drew, you got any relationship advice for the people?
When are you gonna pop the question, Drew?
just be real, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Just be yourself.
When are you gonna pop the question, Drew?
Well, we're coming, Chase. We're coming along.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Okay. that came out of nowhere. But yeah, no, Ben, you just gotta be yourself, man.
So the point of this.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.
There we go.
Hasta luego.
There we go. We got anything else?
adios.
That's probably.
Good luck and good night.
Yes. Good luck and good night. All right. But before you go to bed, go to mydreamjersey.com, or if you're waking up, go to mydreamjersey.com. Okay, that's it. I'm
Just
done.
go to mydreamjersey.com.
Yeah. There we go.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.